52 megawatt was the original proposal, which generates enough energy for roughly 11,000 homes. Lapeer has about 3,600 homes. So it's really dumping a lot of nice green energy back onto the grid. Property around solar projects actually increases in value. There is a demand. People want to be associated with green energy and projects that promote saving the planet.
But the shift isn't all about becoming better stewards of the environment. CEOs are learning that going green is a good way to control costs.
The cost of solar energy has dropped drastically in the last decade, and it's now able to compete with other more traditional forms of energy cost-wise very effectively.
From Walmart to General Motors, the titans of business are becoming some of the biggest buyers of renewable energy, such as wind and solar power.
The renewables have dropped in price where they're very competitive to even natural gas.
The cost of wind and solar power has come down dramatically over the last few years, so buying power from a wind farm or a solar energy facility is actually cost competitive with buying fossil fuel generated power from the grid.
The cost to install solar has declined 70% since 2010. For big companies, that's adding up to millions of dollars in savings. GM, which plans to get all of its power from clean energy by 2050, says it's saving $5 million a year worldwide using renewables.
We started off in this probably about 2000 range. 2005 was our first install of about a megawatt on roof in California. And that particular one, actually, with the California marketplace, we made money on it. So that kind of got people saying, well, hey, this is a great idea. You're reducing carbon, our carbon emissions, which is one of our goals, as well as saving money.
So we're targeting 50% renewable energy by 2018, and I'm confident, we're well on our way to get there. But ultimately, our goal is to be powered 100% by clean renewable energy.
In Arizona these days, between the hours of 11 a.m. and 2 p.m., we get negatively priced electricity from California. There's so much solar being produced in California, they can't use it all. They push it to Arizona during those hours and pay our utilities to take it off the grid.
One of the nice things about solar energy is that it produces some of the most valuable energy on the market. When the sun is shining, when it's hot in the middle of the summer, that's when people are running their air conditioners, and when we need more energy than ever. That's called peak load.
When I speak to a lot of companies, particularly companies like Google, like an Amazon, they want no footprint. They want to have a renewable footprint. They want their utilities to do it. They certainly tell me coal is dead.
Solar has fallen roughly 80% since 2009. Wind has fallen 50%, such that both are now at or below conventional technologies unsubsidized.
Look at our renewable energy already, how many jobs it has, the solar, wind, and bios. We're going to keep supporting that. This is Advantage America.
We did a deal with Facebook. They're going to open a very large data center in Central Virginia that will power the data centers completely from renewable energy. This will be solar.
We are thrilled to be part of this community. We selected this location for a number of reasons, like access to good renewable energy.
So the advanced energy industry in Michigan numbers 92,200 jobs. A big chunk of those jobs is solar jobs, as well as made up of energy efficiency jobs, advanced transportation jobs. But we do well in the solar industry.
Our data centers are some of the most advanced, energy efficient facilities in the world, and they are powered by 100% clean and renewable energy.
We have a interesting manufacturer, Hemlock Semiconductor. They build the base crystalline, polycrystalline silicate for solar panels, and they're located in beautiful Hemlock, Michigan, in the middle of the state.
There's benefits that trickle down through the rest of the operations. For example, renewable energy uses less water than regular energy. Or than coal-based or fossil fuel-based energy.
The solar jobs in particular, their growth from 2016 to 2017 was 3 times faster than the average job growth in the state.
37% of our electricity production is done by renewables. The vast majority is done by wind and photovoltaics. And I can tell you what, the grid is extremely stable. We have grid disruption a year at about 12 minutes. So 12 minutes a year is effectively nothing.
And with the capital cost projections that we see for or have forecasted for renewables, especially solar, the model really loved picking that type of resource. It was the most economic choice for customers, along with these energy efficiency programs as well.
Overall, the city of Lapeer receives roughly $500,000 a year in leased value and tax value. Over the term of this project, it will also generate $1 million to the county of Lapeer and $4.5 million to the school district.
So we all need to kind of rethink our understanding of energy generation resources. Technology and market changes are making these types of resources the lowest cost alternative, while they also continue to keep a downward pressure on rates.